Good morning, San Diego. Welcome back. A 14-year-old San Diego student has just won a very prestigious award in a nationwide STEM competition, a science, technology, engineering competition. And joining me this morning is Emily TIANSHI. Emily is here. She is a student at the Cambridge School here in San Diego, Rancho Penasquitos to be exact. Good morning, Emily.
Morning.
And congratulations on this science, technology, engineering, and math competition. My goodness, where do we start? Let's talk about the competition. And this award was the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation Award. In what?
In health improvement, health advancement. Yeah.
Health advancement. Very good. How do you feel? This just happened. This was a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's such a big honor to win this award and be among these great middle school scientists that I've always looked up to for my whole life. And I'm so thankful for BROADCOM Foundation and Science Society for the Public. And I just want to say thank you to all of them for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
I cannot believe you're a middle school student. My goodness, Emily. Okay, so let's talk about your project that won this award, because I understand your project had to do with the study of Torrey pine needles, right? Okay, so tell me about the project.
My project is microscopic study of Torrey pine needles for moisture condensation. And you all know that California has been in extreme drought for over a decade. But one tree that was able to survive was the Torrey pine tree. And it was able to survive because its needles have the ability to condense the moisture from the air into water droplets so it can water itself. So in my experiment, I analyzed different properties of the Torrey pine needle. And the application of my project is that after we analyze all of these structures, there can be a device or a material created that uses biomimicry to replicate this Torrey pine needle. And that would be a reliable and clean water source for places in drought.
Isn't that something? I mean, we're talking about, based on this microscopic study of the Torrey pine needle, we could possibly develop future technology to, like you said, you know, eventually the goal here is to minimize the drought and stop the drought from continuing to happen. Wow. Emily, this is fantastic. I know you brought some stuff here. Let's point this out. Look at this beautiful award here. This was gorgeous. How did you feel when they announced that you had won this award?
I could not believe it. I could just hear my mom screaming, and I was very shocked. I could barely move. It was such a great honor.
Yeah, and you're wearing your medal. You got a medal to show. And then also this right here. Now, talk to me about this, because you have a certificate that you brought with you. Explain this certificate and what it signifies.
So all 30 of the national finalists got a minor planet named after them. So my planet is now named Emily Shi.
Wait, what? You have a minor planet named after you.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? Well, you are helping. Eventually, your type of study will hopefully help our Earth, and then, you know, on a more massive scale, the universe. That is fantastic. And look, she's got these cool, they're like baseball cards that were made that talks about who you are and your study. I mean, you know, let this sink in, folks. You're 14 years old. Clearly, you're on your way to becoming a scientist. This is fantastic. Where do you go from here, Emily? I mean, I know you're only 14, but where do you hope to go?
Of course, I'll be continuing my project for next year and hopefully for all of high school.
Yeah.
I will be analyzing different aspects of the Torrey pine needle. And I want to be a surgeon when I grow up and want to go to any good medical school.
Oh, wow. Well, I think any good medical school will be so honored and happy to have you. And congratulations on this breakthrough microscopic study that our 14-year-old Emily from right here in San Diego has done. She's going to continue and expand this study on the Torrey pine needles for moisture condensation. You're so bright. We are so proud of you. It's so nice to meet you. Will you keep in touch with us and come back and visit with us from time to time?
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right. With that, we will